Hi. Hi there. Hi you. And hi you. Hi everyone who's joining in, whether you are joining in on the replay or whether you are watching live. Welcome to Siobhan's SparkUp Kitchen. My name is Siobhan because it would be strange if it was Siobhan's SparkUp Kitchen and there was somebody else here. So I've changed up my angle a bit. I've got my microphone in a really strange spot. We'll see how it goes for echoes and whatnot. But I am here today from beautiful Surrey, British Columbia, where it is actually a summer day out there. If you are joining me locally, maybe say hi in the comments, regardless of where you are. Please say hello. I'd love to see you. I'm going to try to see you this time. And today is a tofu off. That is right. It is the battle of the tofus. And you may think that tofus are just white bits of gooey, gummy stuff that nobody understands. And you could be right. But today, because my husband and I eat so much tofu, we don't eat a lot of tofu, but we eat enough. And there's quite a variety out there that I have decided to open up, of course, 3 packages of tofu now that I have open. God knows what we're going to do with all this tofu, but we have 3 packages of tofu, and I will tell you, I've cut a bit off of each one. We've got a sunrise tofu here, which is probably you find in a lot of common grocery fridges. Something called fontaine saute. And Graham and I have really been enjoying the fontaine saute. And then this one, I'll bring it because it was broken in half. Wild Wind organic tofu. Now, I have not seen this before, so I'm anxious to taste and even to see if there's a taste difference. And all I'm doing is I'm going to be sauteing it in some coconut oil with salt and pepper. That's it, because I don't want the taste to be hidden with other things. I really want to tell the difference. So we've got the sunrise, the woodwind, and the fontaine, and I'm going to cook up each one separately in the little pot here. I might only get in 2 at a time, but already I will share with you the textures. So the sunrise tofu in my left hand, sunrise tofu, very solid, as is this one. This one is very solid as well. They're all 3 extra firm, very solid. I've been drying them on paper towel. And then I had high hopes for this organic one that's extra firm, but it doesn't feel extra firm to me. In fact, it feels a little on the medium size. And it also, although it is a little bigger, it had the most wetness and the most moisture in it. So I'm still kind of drying that. But I'm going to cut them into cubes. Now I'm going to heat up my pan. I wanted to share with you, if anybody's got a cast iron pan out there, hey, Kim, sorry I missed your workout. Check out what happened to our cast iron fry pan. Broke. Snapped. We had it on our induction stove, and Graham and I were, in here cooking. Bang! It sounded like a gunshot went off in our house. We're like, what the heck was that? Sure enough, cast iron fry pan, broken in half. So we're going to do, and this is an induction stove, and if you notice, I can put my hand right there because an induction stove, the pan heats up, not the stove. I know, Kim, right? It's so I've got my 2 by 3 tofus here. Luckily, they're all a little bit different shape, but if I cut them into squares, what's going to happen? So we're going to first I will take the sunrise tofu right here. And this has a very, it's solid. Like this is a great cube. Very solid cube. That's going to go in that corner. I think I can do all 3 in the pan at the same time without mixing them up. So there is the sunrise tofu right there. cut that up. Then we've got the fontaine son, and I think I will cut it like that. A little bit, still a little bit. See, you can see this has got little holes. You know, it's the texture is like a little holy there, whereas this one is very firm. So sunrise, and then the fontaine saute one. And then we're going to go right into this the wild wind, which is already, like, I can tell already that it's wet. It's a wet tofu. So we are going to, but it's organic, right? So it should be, I don't know, what should organic be? What do you think? I didn't read the list of ingredients on these, and I should have, just to share them with you, but I have my contacts in, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to read. All right, so we've got this done here, and I've got about the same amount for each one. I'm going to pan fry them in a little coconut oil. Coconut oil is a great oil to fry things in, and I'm just going to put it in my cast iron fry pan right here. There we go. And as you can see, I've got parchment paper down now between this and the burner. And they do recommend parchment paper or a layer between your induction stove and your fry pan. Googling. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yes, Google it. Google it. So I'm just waiting for this to heat up. And I mean, I can see, Graham's got his readers here, which he does not have his readers. Let me look if there's readers anywhere here. Nope, no readers. So I can't really see. And I'm kidding myself if I think that I can read those directions. I could run and get my glasses, but then that's not a very good host who just leaves the, why is this? So my oven is turned off for some reason. So I'm just going to turn it back on again. Not sure why it turned off. Maybe because I was fooling around. I don't know. But I'm just letting that heat up the one last time here. We'll get that oil nice and hot, and then we'll start it. So the sunrise tofu here, the fontaine, and the other one. It's going to be a beautiful day out here, a beautiful weekend here on the South Coast, on the West Coast. We have gone from like 19 degrees, 18 degrees, 16 degree days to 30. On the weekend, it's going to be 30 degrees. We're going from cold to hot. Organic is very good for the environment. Feeds the soil. Non-GMO soybeans. Okay, so that is good to know. That is good to know. Thank you, Kim. All right, I think this might be hot enough now. So here we go. I'm going to put the sunrise tofu in one corner of the pan, the saute fontaine in another, and then the organic over here. I'm going to try to keep those as separate as possible in my fry pan. So you know what I did today that I've been putting off for a long time? We go 9 degrees to 25. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm waiting for the sunburned bodies, mine probably included. I'm going to slather on the SPF 50 on the weekend. So I did some things today. I did some medical things today that I have been putting off for a little while. Nothing serious really. Some blood tests that my doctor wanted me to take that I had been procrastinating on. Should I use my mic? I've been procrastinating on. And also, x-rays on my knee. I've been having some problems with my knee, and I finally got some x-rays on that. And I will tell you, the sense of satisfaction from checking those two things off my list, blood tests and x-rays. Oh my gosh. I didn't really realize how heavy that was kind of weighing on me because my doctor's been asking me for a little while to get some blood tests done. Again, nothing wrong. He just wanted an updated file. because the last time I had blood tests done this a long time ago, long time ago, and I was putting it off for no reason. Why do we put things off? I'll do that tomorrow. You know, I had a very good conversation with a business coach, a friend of mine, Carol Boston in Florida. And someone asked her what she was assuming. Like, what are you assuming? And she was assuming that she was going to wake up every day. Assuming she was going to wake up every day and be able to do these things that are on her list, make her goals, make her dreams. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. No, as far as I know, it's not guaranteed. All right, so these are sticking nicely. I'm just going to get a little brown on them, and then I'm going to turn them, and then we're going to season them with a little salt and pepper. The trick is not to turn them too fast because they are searing right now. They're searing right now. And so we want them to sear so that when we finally go to turn them, that they don't stick because we're turning them too soon. And I can see already that my Fontana is ready to be turned. They've crisped up quite nicely. So the Fontana, as you can see, is the first one down here that I am turning. So I would say the first one able to turn nice, even brown. Look how nicely that has browned. How nicely that's browned on that side. So that's the Fontana, the Fontaine saute. Now I'm going to go over here. These guys, okay, Sunrise is also ready to be turned. There we go. Sunrise is turned, and let's check out our little organic friends. Granted, they were the last ones to go in as well. They are brown, but they are a little trickier to turn over. And in fact, what has happened is that they came apart. So even though it said extra firm on the package, because they're so moist, yeah, they fell apart a little bit. That's okay. I'm going to season them now with some salt and pepper because, you know, everything tastes better with salt and pepper. I don't care what you tell me because I learned that in chef school. All right, so a little season with salt and pepper. And, of course, we're going to give those a few more turns. I might have gotten a couple mixed up, but I still know most of the Sunrise is up at the top here, organic on my left, and then the Sunrise on my right. And again, that is almost ready to be turned again for, you know what, I'm turning it again. It wants to be turned. It wants to be turned again. So here we are. Again, I did turn the oven down a little bit because with the steam and the smoke, sometimes our fire extinguisher goes off. And honestly, you don't need to be listening to our fire extinguisher. Okay, I'm going to turn that. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, I've got some news for you as well. My blood work all came back good. Oh, you just did yours to keep up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's why, you know, he just wants to have a reference point as I am getting into my elderly years here. So, you know, I got some exciting news. I may as well share it right here. I am taking laughter yoga to Lotus Petal Spin and Yoga Studio. That is right, my friends. I am getting into a boutique spin and yoga building class where I am going to be leading the masses in laughter yoga. Oh my God, am I excited about that? Yes, I am very, very excited about that. All right, I want to show you something here, kids. I want to show you something about this. All right. Ooh, it's a little hot. So these are the tofus in the pan. So right here, we've got the Sunrise tofu. Sorry, where's my camera? Sunrise tofu there. Look at those nice crisp cubes. We've got down here, we've got the sauté lente, all nice cubes. And then over here, we got the hodgepodge. We got the hodgepodge of, yeah, I hear you. My fry pan is now turned off again. That's the induction stove for you. So I'm going to turn that back on. And I don't know, I think, yeah, I'm not too impressed with this, the wild one. I'm not really impressed with but you know, it's going to be in the taste as well. And just maybe even, salt and pepper on this. Because yeah, I'm eating these dry, man. I'm eating these dry. No sauce. All right. But you know, for what we're doing, I think we're okay. I'm gonna grab a plate. If I can get over my my wire here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here, let's just take the microphone with me now. Getting a plate. What's that sound? What's that ADMR, EDMR, when people listen to the sounds like. And anyway, I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, here we go. So here is my sunrise tofu right up here. Just going to take 3 of those out. Here's my fontaine right here. Take a couple of those out right here. And then, of course, my organic hodgepodge. All right. So let's do a little, so here we go. There's that, and there is that. I'll bring my microphone over here because this is where I'm going to be now as we taste test. So we've got our little tofus here. Like I said, this is the organic one. And you can see, like it fell apart. You know, there's one right there. It fell apart. It was a little bit, you know, moist and blobby. The extra firm felt like it was medium. So note to that. These are both extra firm and they look extra firm. I mean, they kept their shape. So let's start with the sunrise, shall we? Let's get the hair out of my mouth. Let's start with the sunrise. I mean, no, there's no taste. I'm just laughing at the fact that I might be doing a taste test with things that have no taste. It's not too often that I just eat pan-fried tofu. So I would say sunrise tofu by itself has no taste. All right, let's try the fontaine. Now, oh my God, my eyes are running. Okay, we're going to try the next one. This is the fontaine sauté. I like the texture of this. And I have tried this before, and I do like the fontaine. I do prefer this fontaine sauté one over sunrise. It's a little crunchier. And even though this did crunch, this is a little crunchier. But as for taste, well, you know. All right. Okay, now the organic one. Please give me a taste here. Give me a taste. Give me a taste. I got to tell you, there's no taste. So, I've done a taste test with things that have no taste. Now, I know that tofu has a very mild taste. I thought there would be some mild taste to it, and not nothing, like nothing. And try this again. And don't judge me. I'm putting more salt and more pepper on these things. Don't judge me. If my blood tests come back that my sodium's too high, well, then you can judge me. But otherwise, don't judge me. All right, and more pepper on here. And let's just try this again. Because you know what's going to happen next? I'm going to just grab some sauce out of my fridge and just dip it in that. All right, again, sunrise. Sunrise is chewy. And really no taste, like really no taste whatsoever. And kind of chewy. It's got a texture. So if you're looking to add something to a meal just for texture to get that, well, that's what soy tofu does anyway. Again, you could hide that in a good sauce. Let's do the lente finette, the fontaine saute. Yeah, I do like the texture. There's definitely a texture difference and maybe a little taste difference, but not really a little taste difference. But for texture, I do prefer the fontaine. And again, organic one. Let's go organics. No taste. No taste difference. I will tell you, the organic pack of two, $4.99. The others, $2.99, because, you know, it's organic, GMO, the whole bit. So, you know, what can I tell you about tofu? Lots of vegetarians eat it. Good source of protein. Good in sauces. I'm still eating it. But I suggest whenever you're using tofu, yeah, it is very delicate. It is very delicate. And I'm glad I picked up the extra firm in the organic. But, you know, I'm just going to mix them all together now. And now I also have 3 open packages of tofu. But I'm going to find some uses. And actually, yeah, expensive. It does all taste the same. It all tastes the same, and it all tastes like nothing. But now I have solved a problem. I have solved a worldwide tofu problem. In that, really, unless you really want to go for organic and non-GMO and all that stuff, there is no taste difference. There is a texture difference, but not a taste difference. Hey, yeah. Oh, good. Yay. Yeah, I mean, who does tofu taste test? It's pretty boring, actually. But I wanted to do them plain out because, you know, quite frankly, I was curious. And I'm really not ever going to go and buy 3 containers of tofu and test it out unless I'm doing it live on Facebook and YouTube. Well, that's it, my friends. That's it again for another exciting Siobhan's SparkUp Kitchen. I will tell you next Thursday, I will not be here. We are on the road. I will be going live because it's day 30 of every day going live. However, I am unable to be doing the SparkUp Kitchen because we're going to be rooming it out of town. Yay me. Kim, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. For those of you watching on the replay who were so curious about tofu that you watched this whole thing, thank you so much for watching. It's great to see you. It's great to have that connection and camaraderie and community with you all. I've missed you. That's why I have started going live again, because this is part of who I am. It's part of my life. It's part of Siobhan's SparkUp community, and I'm not going away. I'm not going anywhere. So we will see you again soon. Thank you. Thanks, Kim, for watching, and we will see you again soon. Bye for now.